it names names. The book of Enoch says that a giant named Malway, right, was the first to have a vision of destruction. That is so freaking specific, bro, right? Like, Malway was the first. Also, Malway was one of the giants, one of the few giants that was actually referred to as the Titan, Malway. And if you know anything about Zeus and all those other guys, their mortal enemies were the Titans, right? Titans were incredibly hard to kill in Greek mythology, right? So Malway was a Titan. He was the first to have a destruction dream. So they called the council together. I love it. It refers to this, Jay, right? The Council of Giants and Monsters. I wonder what their logo was, right? Was there like a little...
Yeah,
right? The Council of Giant Monsters to come together.
Can't even imagine what that would look like, man. It's
nah,
like
man. Yeah, just...
the reverse of the Jedi Council or something. I don't freaking know.
Yeah, exactly, man. So in my mind, I just see them all gathering around a great big rock. And all the things I just listed, they'd have their leaders there, right?
Yeah.
And then, so Malway goes there, and the first thing he says was like, hey, I'm having this dream. I think we're about to get punished. And even then, another reason why I like the book of Enoch is because it states his emotional state. It says Malway felt that he would take the most heat because he had done the most evil. So that means that, like, hey, I'm worried. I'm going to get in more trouble than y'all because I do more fiduciary than you guys do, right? And so I just thought that was hilarious. But then it goes on, Jay, I think it was, to say that a second giant named Oha, it's very specific, he spoke up and he's like, yo, calm down, Malway. Calm down, bro. Yeah, calm down, bro. Yeah, calm down.
Sorry, man. This, yeah.
So he says, calm down, bro. Who showed you this vision? And this is right here where another thing I like. He says, I saw it and my father, referring to one of the watchers, and he names him Barkel. My father Barkel saw it as well. He experienced the same thing. So that tells me that at least the fallen angels were still interacting with their firstborns or their direct descendants, right? Not their lower ones.
It talks about Azazel too.
Yeah, right? Dude, let's just pause right there for a minute.
Because Oya and Haya went to Azazel.
Yeah.
And spoke about Azazel and said,
yeah,
you're going to protect us, right, bro?
Yeah, right, exactly.
We're your children.
Yeah, right. So they go to Azazel saying, you're going to get punished more than us because you taught the humans how to make swords and fight. So you're going to protect us, right? And so I got to stop there for a second, man. Like, Enoch's got the receipts, bro. Enoch is dropping names. Nah, it was Malway, Oha, Azazel, Barkel. They did that. I wasn't at that party, right? And I thought to myself, man, that's just awesome, right? I mean, it's incredibly effed up that all of this was happening. It must have been misery if you're like look a human, right?
But see, here's the thing, though. Like, I mean, Enoch was. There was obviously a population of human beings who were essentially safe-ish.
Oh, no, you're right, man, because he was off limits. So,
well, I mean,
exactly.
Yeah,
so they referred to
favorite.
Yeah, they referred.
He was the favorite. He was the
brightest
God's one.
He was God's number one right down there at the time, right? So he was off limits. In fact, they referred to him. I want to say Enoch the scribe or Enoch.
Yeah.
Something, right?
Yeah. So he. Like they referred to him as Enoch the scribe.
Yeah.
Specifically. And look at him as an advocate, right?
Yeah.
Hey, back us up, man.
Yeah.
So ask them for forgiveness or do whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
You're in with them.
Help us out, bro. Help us out, right?
Help us out.
And here's another thing too. There's another thing too that I think that I actually see. What I'm about to tell you next is actually a direct cross-reference between the Book of Enoch and the Sumerian tablets. Because the giant said, you know what, man, Azazel is going to help us fight. We're going to be okay. One giant stepped forward with fear in his voice, and his name was Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is all through Mesopotamian lore. He's in there. I think he's in book of the Sumerian king tablet where it lists all the kings. Like supposedly we found his tomb during the invasion of Iraq in 91 or 92. And I think that some people even tell you that's the reason why we went into Iraq, because we wanted it was in there. Hillary Clinton's email server, this is facts, you can look this up, had emails talking about what they supposedly pulled out of the tomb of Gilgamesh. Like this guy is known, right? And the fact that his name specifically comes up in the book of giants, in the book of Enoch, that blows my mind, bro. That blows my mind, right? And this is what he says, basically. He's like, yo, boys, yeah, we're cooked. That's what he said. He says, look, man, he literally goes on to say, look, I'm a strong man, right? I've fought wars. I've dominated humans. I've killed other giants. He says, but we will never defeat heaven. We can't fight them. They are too strong. We are doomed. That's what he said. We are doomed, right? And so then that's when they were like, okay, fighting's out. Because I guess Gilgamesh had to have been a prominent figure for him to say, hey, look, man, we can't do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they take him serious. And that's when they were like, hey, look, man, go talk to Enoch, right? Go see the scribe. And so they make Maui do it. I guess this goes to show me again that he must have been a leader of some sort, right? You know, the Titan must have been one of their main figures in the council. So Maui was selected to go to find Enoch, and like I said, he was a Titan. So, and this is how it says that he went there. It says that he flew. It says Maui flew across the inhabited world and across the great desert of desolation. He flew there, and he knew right where to go. He knew where Enoch was at, and he landed. And the first thing that Enoch said to him was, hey, you, be more careful. Don't fly so close to the sun. That's exactly what Enoch says to him, right? He gives him a little scolding, saying, hey, look, don't fly so close to the sun.
Subscribe now and turn on the notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.